All right, here we are. We're looking at the top 10 quarterbacks. So they just had a stream where they put all these quarterbacks. I just took some screenshots, didn't really look at the attributes so much, so I'll be watching it with you guys. So, top 10 quarterbacks. Is there anybody here that should be here? They are missing Lamar Jackson, so that's a little frustrating. I know he didn't have the best season, but you know you need Lamar Jackson in your top 10. But Josh Allen, Patrick Holmes not being the same overall, that's a little weird. I don't think anyone's said that they're better. I think they're very on par with each other. And then for the most part, I'm happy the two Super Bowl QBs are in here, so it makes sense. Everything it looks alright. I still wish Lamar was in there. Let's look at these attributes. Kyler Murray, 83 speed, 83 throw power, very balanced across the board. So this is a very balanced quarterback that can do pretty much anything. You want to run with him, you could definitely do that. He's fast, agile, and all that stuff. Throw power is a little low, but his accuracies are pretty good. So if you're not trying to throw 60 yards down the field, he'll be able to do pretty much everything else that you need. It's a pretty good card in Kyler Murray. Russell Wilson, uh, very good accuracy wise. One more throw power, good play action. So very, very serviceable. Just good play action. I don't really think it matters. I don't know play action, so it could just be used to bump his overall. 78 speed, faster than he was before, so that's good that they finally gave my man some credit. But very balanced quarterback with a better deep ball than Kyler Murray. So if you're really trying to, throw it out there, Russell Wilson has one of the prettiest deep balls in real life. Hopefully that translates over to Madden, but 84 deep accuracy is nothing to scoff at, so he'll be able to throw it deep down the field and be able to run a little bit. Dak Prescott, my man's. So his stats very similar to the Russell Wilson, very similar. One deep accuracy less, and then less play action. So he's a little bit he's slower than Russell Wilson. That's kind of crazy, but same thing. If you want a quarterback that can do it all, that's Dak Prescott. His card is very, very balanced. He can run a little bit, scramble, and he has a pretty good deep accuracy ball, and he won't miss the short and mediums either. So if you want a quarterback that can make all the throws and scramble a little bit, this is who you're looking at, Dak Prescott. All right, we got Joey B here, Super Bowl quarterback. Not to speed down, which makes sense. He wasn't really getting away from Aaron Donald, Leonard Floyd, and all them boys, Von Miller and such. So can't really run too fast, but he's got good throw power, higher than Dak and Russell Wilson. Good deep accuracies, very serviceable. So it seems to me that they're balancing out these quarterbacks. Nothing too crazy. They don't want anybody having a 90 overall stat or something like that. So he's very serviceable. He's going to make all the throws, and I don't know if 85 throw power is going to be a threshold for a certain ability, but if it is, makes him all that much better. So Joey Burrow looking nice. Stafford, 87 throw power. That's all you need to really see. He's got a cannon for an arm, no speed, so you're not going to be scrambling with Matthew Stafford, but he's tall and he has a good throw power, so his balls aren't going to be batted down by D linemen and such, but he has good accuracy, very solid. So if you're a pocket quarterback, you want a pocket quarterback to lead your team, Matthew Stafford is looking like a really good option, especially with this good throw power. TB12, you know, lower throw power, but really good accuracy. So you're not running with Tom Brady. He doesn't have any throw on the run. He doesn't have any speed. So you just want to make sure you're paying attention. Don't get sacked too much with Tom Brady. He's old, but he has really good accuracies, serviceable throw power. If 85 is the threshold, that makes him a lot better. If it's not, then you'd probably be looking more at Matt Stafford being better than his Tom Brady card. But a good card for Tom Brady. Old. They're not going to give too many athletic stats. They could have bumped up his accuracies just a little bit, but can't complain. A-Rod. So this is really, really good. So he's got a little bit of scrambling, especially because he has that throw and run, throw under pressure. So he's not going to be running with the ball, but he can scramble because even if there's a defender in his face, he'll be able to make that nice throw. Especially Aaron Rodgers having the best release in Madden. He has the best animation for throwing. So he's going to be able to get it out quick, with his good throw power, great accuracy. So Aaron Rodgers is looking like a top quarterback that you need to go after when Madden comes out. And then Herbert's supposed to be before him, but he's 86 overall, so one less than Aaron Rodgers. Looks very similar to the Aaron Rodgers, except, some of the accuracies are down, and these are all a little bit lower. So Justin Herbert, baby A-Rod. Got a cannon, can throw the ball, put it anywhere. He's like 6'6", so he's a big quarterback. Also not going to get his passes batted down. So Justin Herbert, if he's cheaper than A-Rod, I'd probably go for Herbert because you know he's going to get a lot of cool upgrades. Field General is a nice archetype to have, and it's really solid. Good speed for Justin Herbert. Good speed. Mahomes. So the thing about Mahomes, he looks really good on paper, really good stats, very similar to the A-Rod. But you know, Patrick Mahomes has a really bad release in Madden. So hopefully they changed it, made him look a little bit better. But his release is garbage. He has a really long windup. He doesn't really get the ball out very fast, especially if he doesn't get gunslinger because improviser. He's gonna take him longer to get gunslinger than a strong arm quarterback. But 87, 88, just his stats are amazing. This is Patrick Mahomes. They need to give him good stats because he's that guy. But unless they fix his animation, you're not gonna really want to use him over A-Rod or a Herbert, somebody like that. Cool card though. And then Josh Allen. Should he be overall higher than Mahomes? I don't think so. I think him and Mahomes are neck and neck, and then one did win the game. That's all I got to say about that. But two throw power higher than everybody else. So that's very. I mean, it's telling. He does have the best arm in football, but is it two throw power higher? I don't know. But 80 speed, he runs like a freaking madman, trucks everybody. 89 throwing the run. His accuracies are a little lacking compared to the other high overall QBs, but this throw power is probably going to make up for it. And he's a strong arm QB. He's going to get gunslinger faster than everybody else. So be on the lookout for Josh Allen. Probably a really good card to pick up. And maybe if they have power ups, throw him in there. And then just wait for that 90 overall to get that gunslinger. But looks like a really, really good card for the top QB in Madden. So if you can afford him, go for Josh Allen. He's definitely the best card so far. This throw power is enough to make him the best. But the fact that he has this speed and throwing the run, he's just a head and shoulders better than the other couple guys. But bang for your buck, I'd probably go for either Matthew Stafford or Justin Herbert. 87 throw power. Herbert can run a little bit better, but I'm worried that he might be kind of expensive because he's that next level, 86 and 85. That's a threshold about pulling odds and stuff like that. So if Matthew Stafford's a cheap option, I'd probably go Matthew Stafford. If you're a pocket passer. If you're not a pocket passer, I'd probably just go for the Lamar Jackson core elite that you can get free with the game. Because if you're going to want to scramble all these other dudes, they have lower throw power and lower speed than that Lamar Jackson. So if you're a scrambler, go for that Lamar Jackson or Kyler Murray. If you're a pocket passer, Matthew Stafford. All right. So you guys know Madden is coming up really soon. We're going to be playing it a lot. Franchise, Ultimate Team, all that good stuff, tips and tricks. So make sure you guys are watching. Take what you can from my gameplay and all that cool stuff. So peace.